complaining, griping about anything. And then, I want to have a time, for those who actually make it, I want to have a time of testimony. And I want to hear how it blessed your life and how it blessed those around you, because that is the key thing. I want you to turn your Bible with me. Some of you are like, Shannon, when are you going to read the scriptures? I did this on purpose. Because sometimes doing things the last, the very end, is when it sticks. Turn with me to Philippians chapter 2. We're going to read verses 14 through 16. I mean, believe that the book of Philippians is the Word of God. You believe that? You believe Apostle Paul's epistles are the Word of God? Or do you think they're just a letter? I believe they're the Word of God. It's inspired by the Holy Spirit. Philippians chapter 2, verses 14 through 16. Do all things, not just some things. Do all things without complaining and disputing. Or as the King James says, murmuring and complaining. That you, here's the key thing. This is not only for your benefit, but it's for the benefit of those people in your life. Whether they're at work or at church, in the community. That you may become blameless and harmless children of God, without fault in the midst of a crooked and perverse generation, among whom you shine as lights in the world. Hence the name Shining Lights. If we're going to shine the light of Jesus, we need to understand what the Word of God says, how we should be every day. Because you may have a little gripe, a little complaint, but let me tell you something, it's like lighting a match and throwing it in a tank of gas. It will catch. One person will hear the complaint, he will go to the next, and the next, and the next. Next thing you know, it's catching. As I said at the beginning of this message, bad news travels a lot quicker than good news. And people, for some reason, love to hear the murmurings and complaining, and it seems to travel around really, really fast. Holding fast the word of life, that I may rejoice in the day of Christ, that I have not run in vain or labored in vain. That's the Apostle Paul saying. He's asking the Philippian church to do these things so he will know, he will get some feedback that he is not doing the work of God in vain. I want to challenge you to adhere to the Word of God and take this 18-day challenge. Well, that's just who's Shannon tell me what to do. I'm, again, not trying to govern your life. That is not my desire. But I'm asking that you try this, you take this on, and see how it blesses you, and see how it blesses those around you. We're not sticking our head in the sand. We know things are happening. But instead of complaining about the President of the United States, talking about how bad he is, which I know it's hard to do. Instead of doing that, why don't we say, Lord, help this man. We pray for this man. Do what the Word of God says in the book of Romans chapter 13. Do what the Word of God says. Pray for those in government positions. Pray for those. When you hear about things happening in Israel, you hear about ISIS and all the bad stuff going on, pray for that situation. Because let me tell you something, your griping and complaining isn't going to save one single life. You hear about something happening in the church, something you're not happy with, something that maybe you're not, it's not going everything you want it to go. Instead of complaining about it, instead of griping about it, I want you to get on your knees and pray. Because your griping and complaining will do nothing to harm others around you. It's very important. And I know it's difficult because we so naturally do it. I've seen kids at the youngest age, they learn how to gripe and complain in a very small stature and young age. I'm just praying that we here at the Rock Community Church are known as people that want to bless other people. And we do it in the way we live. Because as the old saying goes, I told you, I'll tell you stuff that you've heard before. Actions speak louder than words. And I pray that your actions, not only from your body, but also from your mouth, everything that you do, I pray, blesses God and blesses those around you. you need prayer for anything, you've had a time of prayer, but maybe you need to get the opportunity, I want to pray for you. I want to pray for you, and I want to minister to you if you need prayer for anything at all. I don't want you to leave this place today and you came with the need and you didn't leave, that you left without being ministered to. Anyone at all this morning need prayer? Please come forward.